We're going to start off with sharing how we felt when we watched the verdict when Derek Chauvin was convicted for the murder of George Floyd. As I awaited the verdict of Derek Chauvin, the now convicted murderer, I was filled with anxiety, overwhelmed with expectation, and those expectations was unbalanced because for the 45 years that I've been here, I had not seen justice when it comes to a Black man being murdered by the police.
This moment was very important for me to experience it directly and for me to experience it with my 14-year-old Black son. So I came into the house and opened up a little phone to put it on so that we could experience it together. And I felt very similar to what you described, Heavenly, of a great bout of anxiety taking over my whole body. I could actually feel myself shaking. And I was standing there next to Akila, my 14-year-old son, and not really out of thought, but more out of emotion and impulse. I just had the impulse to put my arm around him because I feel very aware of the psychological trauma of being Black and young in this society.
My heart was pounding and I was hardly breathing as I was waiting for those decisions to come in. And I mostly was thinking about how much I wanted the theft of Black life to stop happening in the name of public safety that I know is intended to protect white people like me. And when the police kill my Black neighbors, that actually does not make me feel safe. That makes me feel unsafe.
Knowing that he was found to be guilty, there was definitely a sense of relief, a sense that the right decision was made. But at the same time, I think that it doesn't do away with all of the other situations where justice was not served. And I had mentioned to Heavenly too, that while this is a moment of celebration, it doesn't bring back George Floyd's life.
Examining whether or not justice has been served, the reality is that we continue to grieve and we are experiencing the continued perpetuation of the murder of Black people. And so we have to live in this duality and this space of recognizing that we are happy that Chauvin was convicted or found guilty, but simultaneously we're continuing to sit in deep, long historical and generational grief.
There is lots of healing that needs to be done. I think many people have many mixed emotions in this time. And so I think that it's really important in terms of thinking about one's mental wellness and mental well-being. Just as you would take care of your physical body, it is important to take care of yourself and your emotions. To remember to be good to yourself, to remember to take care of yourself, to reach out to other people and not be in isolation.
As Tammy said, reach out and talk to friends, family. If you don't have that, reach out to the mental health community because we're here to help.
In closing, I would say that it was very important to experience that moment with my son and to have this new and up and coming generation exist in the radical imagination of what's possible.
I would like to add in regards to that we was all touched to see the verdict come down the way it did. We never seen this. Not white people, not Black people, not Mexican, Asian. This is new to all of us, and we got to keep this momentum going. We need to go ahead and keep the pressure on.